Hey y'all, it's April the 28th, 2018, and y'all, I made a number of videos today, more than I typically do. Uh, I just happen to have that kind of free time today. Typically, I do not. Alright, but I thought that this particular video, and this particular topic would be very necessary and appropriate for right now. In fact, I got a comment earlier that inspired this particular video. The comment that I received was from one of, if not the best commenter that I have on this channel, in which he asked me the question of why it is that I don't respond to comments on YouTube anymore, and why it is that I'm requesting people give me comments in my email or send whatever their thoughts and their opinions or their questions via email. I was wondering why that was. And the thing is, I had to admit that it's not very self-explanatory. I mentioned it earlier in that I was kind of inspired by this lady who has a channel called Get Real, in which she was talking about relationships. Might talk about that a little bit in this video, but basically, here's the reason why that I would like to receive comments. First of all, I really adore the comments and stuff that people leave on my YouTube channel. I read every one of them, and I appreciate y'all for sending me the comments regardless. But the reason why I want people to send me their comments that they want responses to via email is for a practical purpose. The thing is, when you consider my comments, and I'm not a huge YouTuber, I got like 130 something subscribers, which, you know, I'm more than happy with. But the thing is about the comments that I receive is it's a lot, especially if I do videos on a daily basis. I will get more comments than I can shake a stick at. I really literally do not have no time. I don't have enough time to respond to all the comments, and so for that reason, I'll find myself having to pick and choose which comments to respond to and stuff. You know, a lot of the comments that I get are very positive, or will have very intriguing questions on them, and then a lot of the comments that I get are from trolls, y'all. I have trolls, and I don't mind necessarily. I mean, everybody has trolls, but, you know, especially in regards to the whole South Africa situation, I would get countless trolls every single day, coming in and saying how, you know, people need to be murdered and raped because of their skin color and things of this nature. I mean, savage barbarians. Thing is, I at a certain point I was responding to all the comments, good or bad. I was calling savage barbarians dirty dang retards and stuff all day, and you can check it out. I was calling them all sort of retard, and you know, that was time consuming. All the good comments, I was responding to those. Now it's time consuming, and in that it takes me a while to be able to type out things. Alright, so it did get to the point where there's too many comments, and I just simply couldn't reply to all of them, and that wound up making me feel not good. Alright, it gave myself bad vibes to know that I couldn't respond to every comment. I was desperately trying to figure out, okay, which comment to respond to, and this and that, and just, you know, I was getting backed up. I felt like I was in the post office, just getting backed up with them. You know, that was one of the reasons that actually I was very much figuring that I would stop this whole YouTube thing. It was getting to be too much. You know, I didn't exactly know what to do about it. So I did see that lady's video from the channel Get Real, and she's talking about relationships. And she's talking about how a lot of people get into relationships because they want something. Or it's not. She said it's not really. I mean, just to paraphrase what her video is about, she's saying it's not really healthy. It's what people typically do, but it's probably not a good idea. What's a better idea when in entering a relationship is to think about what it is you could bring to the table, what you can offer. I started thinking about my own YouTube channel and that a lot of people like it. And I was thinking, dang, it's kind of messed up because I like to do the videos. A lot of people like to see the videos. It's kind of messed up that I'm not bringing that to the table anymore when it's a win-win situation. Merely because I'm frustrated with certain aspects, such as all the comments that I really don't have time to reply to. I thought to myself, I might as well start it back up again, the videos, because people like them for whatever reason, right? But I decided, well, there's no way I can respond to all the comments. Not possible. It is just not possible. So what I thought I would do, and what's been working out very well, is not responding to any of the comments. My hair looks all crazy. I'm gonna get a haircut today. I thought I would not respond to any of the comments, all right, and that would free up a lot of my time, and it has, all right. But then I thought, what about the people who really want some feedback? What about the people who want to have a dialogue with me? All right? Because the thing is, I love dialogue. More than these monologues that I'm doing right here, what you're seeing on the videos, I really enjoy dialogues. I'm actually, and I've always been way better at listening than I am at talking. I've always been better at that. And I've enjoyed it. I enjoy listening way more than I do talking. Alright, so I thought about that. I said, well, what about the people out there who really want to have a dialogue, who really want a back and forth conversation? I want to cut them off. I really don't want to cut them off. And so that's where the idea for the email came from. Alright, and the practical reasoning behind that is that, first of all, trolls are going to hesitate to email somebody. Alright, just because it does take a little bit more extra added effort to do that, right? So the chances of trolls actually coming and emailing me are not really that good. I can cut them off at the pass, basically. And perhaps some trolls will decide to email me. I could easily block them or just not read their email. It really doesn't matter. So I kind of thwart the whole troll situation by doing the email thing. And not only that, I want to also discuss a small part of the emails. Is what's interesting about the emails is if somebody emails me, that takes a little bit more effort on their part. What it'll do is it'll weed out some of the people. Like, there are people who leave YouTube comments because it's real simple and fast. All right, God bless you, and I appreciate your comments, but not only that, it's like, well, I mean, I want to weed some of y'all out as far as my responses go, because, like I said, I cannot respond to everybody. I don't have enough time to. So it makes sense to weed some people out. All right, they might leave nice comments, and I'll click the heart button, let you know I read it, let you know I appreciate it. But I'm not going to respond to it because I don't have time. All right, so I'm weeding some people out as far as having them send me an email. Not only that, there is the aspect of the fact that it is private. Right? I'm not accusing anybody, especially my commenters and my friends here on the internet. I'm not accusing them of necessarily wanting attention. Alright? I'm really not, but at the same time, what you have to understand about the emails is we can have a back and forth dialogue. It can be very interesting. It can be very intriguing and very involving. But at the same time, what's interesting to note is nobody from the public can interject, which happens a lot. I mean, I might be talking to someone in the comments, and then some third party comes in and they start yapping about whatever it is they're yapping about. Now I got to respond to this person. Or whatever, I got to listen to this person talking about stuff. They're not even a part of this. They're not even a part of this dialogue. It's an A and B conversation. There is no room for C. Get out of our conversation. But that's what happens. All right? So it does, it weeds more people out. And that there is not going to be a response from the public. If you do want to have a back and forth with me, understand that it will be just between us. All right? There is not going to be an audience watching us or looking at what it is we have to say. Meanwhile, I'm not exactly an opponent of that necessarily. I really do like dialogues, and I like watching people have dialogues and studying people having debates and things. It's really what I get down with. I love watching debates. That ain't a problem. But for example, if you're a person who enjoys the stuff that I do and the content that I create here, and you want to have a back and forth dialogue with me, and you do want it to be public, you do want the rest of people to see what exactly we're talking about, I do invite you to do that. You could do that very easily. That isn't a problem at all. This is why I'm delving back into the live streams. You can leave live comments, and I'll respond to them with just talking about it, and I could do it really quick, fast. I don't have to type, which honestly it takes me a while to type. All right, does not take me long at all to talk. All right, but not only that, and I'm going to encourage more and more folks to do it. I know a lot of people get very shy, but if you want to get on and have a split screen with me, you know, if you want to get on to like Google Hangouts and just, if you don't want to put your face on the internet, if you just want to talk, if you want to have a back and forth conversation for the whole world to see while we just talk, that's wonderful. I love to do that. You know, I appreciate y'all's opinion out there, and I want to see y'all's perspective out there, and I want it to be known. It's just that the practice of typing out all the comments and the back and forth, meanwhile third parties come in and interject, and now I got to do this and that and the other, that's very overwhelming. It's very frustrating. I honestly can't handle it, and that's why I cut it off. That's why I'm not responding to comments. So I hope that I made that clear, and I hope that I don't have to repeat it over and over. I understand that I'll have new viewers and people who miss this video and stuff like this who they don't know why I don't respond to comments. But this is the reason why I don't respond to comments, and that's the reason why I want to see emails, and that's the reason why I want to have split screens and live streams and Google Hangouts and all that. It's just to more efficiently get down to the nitty gritty, which is what we're here to do on this channel. I appreciate all y'all out there, and I hope that any of this made sense. All right, so it's gerard.for.america at gmail.com. I look forward, to anything that you have to contribute to this channel, and I appreciate you out there, and I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.